Hey, welcome in, folks. Um, this is the Lone Star Kids Convention, 2025 here in San Antonio, Texas, at the Marriott Hotel. We got Chris Story joining us today. I don't know how long the live stream's going to last. Kind of depends on how I feel and how y'all feel as well. I know it's kind of like a last minute pop up, so bear with us. If you have questions, ask away. And we might, depends on how my signal holds out, we might be able to grab my phone and maybe we'll walk around and show you stuff. But if not, we'll definitely talk about it. There's a lot of people here. Okay, I got some friends here. So I'm gonna, let me see. I feel like I'm disconnected from the camera. Let's see. That's a little better.
You're on. I'm checking the stream now too, but see what we have in chat when it comes up.
Hey Sam, welcome in. Wait. We're like back from the computer, so it's gonna be a little difficult. And by the way, Sam, you mind letting us know about the audio and video, since I did not check it really beforehand. And of course, some more people would join us in a bit. But I kind of wanted to get set up and see, basically, make sure it's running smoothly before I bring guests up.
Yep, AV is good from Why Are We Always Yelling?
Hey, thanks, Sam. How many snails? Annette says. Snow Guardian. Welcome in, Annette.
Yeah, a lot of snails. I saw a lot of snails at Goliath Farms yesterday. I got a chance to see that. I mean, he's got barrels full of mystery snails.
Right. Which ones? The colors?
All the colors of the rainbow.
The purple ones?
I didn't specifically see purple, but I saw different colored snails in different barrels. So the way Goliath Farms does everything, they have a barrel for every species or color form, whether it's fish or snail.
Yeah.
He even had barrels with just scuds.
Right.
And then down in the sump area, under the walking stones, I don't know if you've seen any of his videos.
I've seen some.
All sorts of live bears and cichlids just swimming around.
That is so cool. So how many did you catch?
I didn't catch any. I was just there to look.
Yeah.
But a lot of people did catch fish.
Right.
Some people were looking for mollies. Some were looking for cichlids.
Yeah.
And then some people were buying as well. I don't know if we had to pay for everything, but because I wasn't catching.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were out there with nets.
That's
catching
cool.
what was down in the sump.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I would have went, I probably would have done, at least caught a few.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, maybe not, because I do collect it local, wow. So I guess it'd be similar.
Oh yeah.
But
right now, there's a bunch of people out on the collecting trip
to send them off this river.
Yep. So it was a full bus.
Nice. You think with all the rain that we got, will the river still be clear?
It's probably a little bit muddy right now. We had a lot of rain in the last few days. Flooding as well. Yesterday, our bus got stuck and had to get pulled out.
Yeah. And what time frame was that? From the time you arrived to the time you got pulled out?
Yesterday morning. So we were there for 2 hours. So we got stuck trying to get in. And then shortly after we were supposed to leave, we heard that the bus had finally been pulled out. So we were able to leave about on time. And the bus came back to the hotel actually about 15 minutes earlier than scheduled.
Oh, wow. Okay, perfect then. So it wasn't bad at all. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, could have been a lot worse.
So what time frame were you at the Goliath Farms? Was it 2 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
And was there any talks or anything?
No, I mean, we talked to Charles Flapsaddle. He's actually going to be presenting here as well.
Is he doing a talk here?
He's doing a talk here. Some of his staff.
What day?
I think it's Saturday.
Saturday.
If I remember right. I'm just guessing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, the farm was amazing. It's a huge greenhouses. I tried to get a count, and a rough count, there were about like 550 or so 55-gallon plastic tubs.
Right.
And each one had a different species. They were all clearly labeled. Then he also had somewhere between 90 and 100. The big, I don't know, 120 or 150. The livestock
Yeah, the
watering troughs, that you use
Rubbermaid?
ponds, Rubbermaid ponds. Yeah, so
Those
he
are
had
awesome.
those. You could see how he had the different setups, like what he kept to keep the fries separate from the adults. So he had
Mhm.
these screens penned off so the
Right.
fry could get in and the parents couldn't.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Was there any species that you didn't recognize or didn't know of?
I don't keep African cichlids, so most of them I didn't recognize.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. But was there a fish that you were looking for that you had?
No, not really, but I did see he had several different types of convicts. So I recognized what convicts were.
So how many did you buy?
I didn't buy any. I might buy some killies here, or
Yeah.
if I see wild bettas, I might try wild bettas. I've got a 5.5 gallon tank
Mm-hmm.
that is free up, so that's all
Nice.
I've got left. Unless I see some really nice bristlenose plecos, and I might get some plecos.
Have you seen any crocodiles there yet?
Any what?
The crocodiles?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Are there going to be some here?
I hope so. I mean, it is a CARES event,
Right.
and then it is American Live Bears Association's here.
Right. So you'll think.
I would think I would see some.
Yeah, hopefully. Because if I find some and they look really good, I might just take them home with me.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome in, CC. Good morning. Hey, CC, where are you at? I figured you'd be already here, buddy. That's okay. Hey, Christopher Junkins. Hey, Vibes. Have you seen any fish that you're going to bring home? Not. I didn't do a lot of looking yet. I mean, there are definitely some killifish that I'm looking at earlier yesterday, which I might bring some home with killifish, add to my collection. Hey, Jeffo, welcome in. Digging your watch. Thanks, Jeffo. That many snails, they tend to also sell them in bulk for human consumption. So why didn't you bring me some for my birthday, bro?
No, these are not the same type of snails.
Oh,
I can't remember the type they use
mm-hmm.
for escargot,
Right.
but I'm pretty sure they're not mystery snails. But I'm sure mystery snail guardians will correct me.
Right. Yeah. And that took that he's wrong. He should definitely tell you.
Don't tell me. I'm sure.
I wonder if anyone will have blue gorillas for sale.
No. My eyes are bad. So, no, I think.
I have not seen
hopefully-
any.
I haven't
I haven't seen it yet.
seen
but-
any.
Fish Fam Link is here. Welcome in. Mike, you're all late.
Yeah, where are you, man?
Hey, Mike. I mean, you left me. What time was that? It was 10 o'clock. Was that? Was that an hour and a half ago? I don't know. No, it's okay, Mike. Yeah. Mike, by the way, actually, anybody here at the convention, and you're watching this, seeing this, and you want to join us here on the stage, come join us. We're here at the Marriott Hotel. Come in the main doors, and we're straight back to the main doors, right? And I love the showroom.
Yep, it's the Marriott Airport, not the downtown.
Right.
So if you go to Riverwalk, you went the wrong place.
I mean, the Riverwalk is not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing, but you're not going to find us there.
Right. I was actually there last Saturday, Riverwalk, and I took the boat ride.
Yeah.
Of course, the Alamo. Yeah, the whole vibe. And by the way, if you're in San Antonio and you haven't been to the Alamo yet, take some time and go look at it. It's history of Texas. Have you been there many times?
Several times.
Yeah.
2 or 3 at least.
Mm-hmm. Last time I was there for Saturday, it was still the more the original. Now there's a lot of extra stuff. I mean, they're doing a lot of changes to the whole thing. I'm not really a fan of it, but hey, I really wish I could be there. I'm hoping Vibes get lots of videos. Yeah, we'll see about that. Mike just got the call back. So, Mike, is the car running smoothly again? I'm in the hotel room. I guess I could head over. Hey, Mike, it's up to you. I'll be here for I don't know how long. Kind of depends on how the vibe is going in the chat, how I'm feeling.
I'll tag Mike out.
Okay.
I'll tag out when Mike gets here. Because I got to go find some things to buy. The Garden of Eden is here.
And is there anything new that he has?
Well, I did not buy the rabbit snails fast enough the last time I
Right.
saw them, so I'm going to try to buy rabbit snails.
But before it sold out.
They were sold out last
Yeah.
time I saw them. They've got plenty of shrimp, plants, an extra youngling.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I was looking at the tiger lotus. The he has be good price, $10 a piece.
See,
China aquarics, not being more than that.
there's also a new vendor here selling bettas.
Yeah, I'm Alex.
Alex,
Yeah, I haven't met. I saw him. I haven't talked to him yet.
Alex, if you see this, the vendor room opened early, so come on down.
Yeah. So does he wild bettas, or what does he have?
They look like the Betta Splendens, from what I can
Okay.
tell. Now I could be wrong. He's got box with bags of bettas in there, so he may have some I haven't seen yet. He's also got some other species. I can't remember if they were Pories or not, but they were juveniles. I don't know which kind.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
And maybe some hatchet fish. He may have.
Ooh,
That's the buzz going around in the vendor room right now. Is
the hatchet fish.
this new guy,
Yeah,
young guy, red hatchet fish.
That's cool. I do want to. I got a list here of people that I know it's already here. The people that I know. Of course, Mike is here. Anuliko Austin, CC Aquascapes, TGOE, the Garden Eater, Grant and Shelby, and the children. Jason from Prime Time, he's here.
Oh,
last night I talked to him a little bit. Chris Biggs is here,
Chris Biggs is here.
and he's doing a talk thing for the kids this time.
Yeah, Wild Fish Tanks is here.
Ryan, yeah,
Ryan is here. He was at Goliad Farms. He was one of the people collecting.
of course.
So it wasn't really Wild Fish Tanks yesterday.
It was yeah,
farm fish tanks.
Right. Mark Powell was here. Power Aquatics. Of course, Chris Aquazone is here.
Get a nice talk on wild bettas last night.
And who was the speaker?
Can't remember his name.
Is he
On the card list?
is he from overseas or is he local?
No, he's I believe he's a professor, very active in the International Betta Congress. Should know him, but I'm a cyclid guy.
Right.
And then else there? Someone was showing their version of the breeder box, so a different take on breeder
Yes.
boxes.
Okay.
Very different from the way Dean does it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, I guess the key difference is he pushes the water up versus Dean has the water coming down.
Mark Powell.
Mike Powell.
Yeah, Power Aquatics. I was there for some of it. Yeah, we got back late from the restaurant. It was my fault. I scheduled it too late. I should schedule it at 4, but then Chris would have been running around trying to catch it.
Oh no, I would pass.
You do it? Okay. So I guess I could have done it then, but I pushed it back to 5 to make sure you have plenty of time to join us. And the local Austin, thanks to him, shout out to Mike. He took me out for dinner last night. Those who don't know, yesterday was my birthday, so he took me to Papa Doe.
Everybody wish Mike a happy birthday.
You don't have to. Anyway, it was a great experience. I gave it a good 10-star review. It's like a Cajun seafood place. Really good food. Shrimp, crawfish, crab. Then we had some gator bites for appetizer, some garlic toast, and then some cheesecake for dessert. And you ordered the key lime.
Soft key lime pie. Then I had soft shell crab. That's my vice when I go to
Mhm.
Papa Do's.
Nice.
And I'm sure I'll hear about it when the bill comes in. So just speakers last night, since I can see the card
Yeah.
from this angle. Mark Kyle was the one with building the fry
Breeding
system.
tank. Yeah.
And then Gerald Griffin was doing the Wild Betta talk. And I
Okay.
missed the last one, which was on swordtails. Who was that again? I can't read upside down.
Right.
Juan Miguel.
Okay. So yeah. And is this speakers every day? I mean, tomorrow and Saturday.
There's speakers every day. So speakers, I don't think they start till when is it? 2:30 today? Yeah, so 2:30 today is the first speaker. But the vendor room and the showrooms are already open. There's already events taking place, like the collecting trip going on.
And Goliad Farm.
Goliad Farms was yesterday. So,
Isn't there like a stock place in San Marcos that they're checking out? Stock center or something?
Could be. I do know that there are areas around New Braunfels where if you park in one of the fast food places, the watering, the pond or lake behind it, that's where people do a lot of
Collecting.
Local libraries too.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know which variety, but they're here in Central Texas.
Yeah. I've been there a couple of times to the river, San Marcos River. It's pretty cool. It's clearer than crystal. Yeah. Now, of course, now with all the rain, actually, I'm kind of curious if it's muddy right now or it's clear. Because I mean, the amount of gallons of water that get pumped through that place every hour is phenomenal. You been to the boat tour? Have you? Last bottom boat tour? San Marcos.
I think no, I have not. I think my kids have. At least my daughter.
That water source flows down San Marcos River.
Okay.
So all the species in that lake, the spring, is in the river as well.
Oh, nice. So
if you're out there in Gaspar boat tour and you see species like, oh, I want that, go to the river. But hey, make sure you have your license, fishing license, and that you're catching the right species, and they're not illegal.
You are allowed to take plecos, maybe.
Yeah, plecos, mollies.
Yeah.
So,
plecos are invasive down here. They're eating, burrowing into the banks, destroying the habitats.
Right.
So if you have plecos, don't release them in the wild.
Yes, don't.
Don't release any fish into the wild.
Yeah, I'd rather you find someone else to give them to. Yeah.
Especially an aquarium store, fish store. They'll most of them will take them rather than they'll have to quarantine them, but better to resell them than to do something else.
And here, I'm gonna say it. I know some of y'all probably not gonna like me for it, but I'd rather you go and kill that fish that you have in your aquarium than to release it into the wild.
Do more harm to far more than the fish that you can.
Right.
It's better to find a fish club.
Yeah, fish club. Facebook has a lot of clubs on Facebook. Find the local club and mention in the chat, hey, you got free fish. Someone's going to want to rehome it.
Yeah, especially if they have an auction. Normally they'll take them and they'll just auction for money for the club.
Right. Donation. Yep.
And then anything that doesn't get auctioned, usually that people will take them.
Jeff, what are you picking up from the convention vibes? Food. No, good memories. I was telling Chris a little bit ago, I'm looking at the Tiger Lotus plant from Garden Eater. But if someone is ready here and beats me to it, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But like I said, if there's some killifish that I've been looking for and they have it, reasonable price, I might take home for that. Shrimp, Gudeas, plecos, basically any species out there that kind of fits my bucket list or I've been looking for and they're reasonable price, I'll probably buy them. Now there's an auction tonight, the Babes auction.
The Babes auction.
So how is that? Were you at the one at Triple Crown?
Yes, at the Triple Crown, it's interesting because you could get shots while you're auctioning. Participating in the auction, putting in bids. It's a wild time. They're usually dressed up. Yeah. So it's not really child friendly. Maybe not. Yeah, I can't remember. But it's probably not child friendly.
Yeah. I missed it last time.
But it's fun.
That's what I heard. Yeah. Chris Biggs somewhere. Yeah. I was talking to Chris last night for a while outside. Yeah, he's there. MNC, welcome in.
In fact, he is actually the MC introducing the speakers. At least last night he was.
Okay, I missed that. Now I showed up and listened to Mark Powell for a little bit, and then I left. And by the way, y'all, yesterday morning on the way here to the event,
we were live when they showed up.
The road,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I-35 was flooded. and crossed 3 lanes of traffic, and we were going like 40 miles an hour. We hit the pond, and it flooded the car. Literally flooded the car, and the engine, whatever. So it totaled us. Not totaled, but yeah. The vehicle,
Commission.
yeah, the vehicle stopped. So we had to get a tow truck, and we got it towed. What was interesting, before we could schedule a tow truck, we had to have a place to have the vehicle taken to, right? A mechanic or local auto shop. We found one supposedly online, called them, oh yeah, we got it. It's only about 2 miles away. So okay, we scheduled a tow truck. He comes, and it was scheduled, so it might be 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is like 10 in the morning when this happened. So 4 hours later is when the tow truck would have showed up according to the schedule.
Yeah.
Lucky for us, it's about 15 minutes later. It comes to a truck.
What was the really good news is I think you were only 6 miles away from the event.
Yes. So he loaded it up, and we started headed to this address where this auto center was supposed to be at. Got to the area where the address was. Nothing around. Hotels were here. Hotels, gas stations. No, nothing at all. Looking around, the auto center that it was probably 2 hours away was 20 miles away. Yeah. So, for luck, the tow truck driver knew of places around the area. Said, "Hey, there's a Firestone a mile over there." So we went to Firestone, and Firestone took care of us.
Oh, nice.
Basically, the water got into the engine or to the spark plugs, like three of them, and the main engine filter was totally soft wet. And I think one belt needed changed. So, but the people before us that towed in the Firestone was not as fortunate. The whole engine was ruined. They had to go a whole new engine. Yeah. So I think we count blessings.
Yeah.
And further note, none of us in the vehicle were hurt. It could have been bad. I mean, there was like 4 lanes of traffic, and we're all going like 45, 50 miles an hour. And all of a sudden, this big pond.
Yeah.
This was weird. Anyways, welcome in, Dee.
Hi, Dee.
Good to see ya. Did I miss anyone else? Thanks. Thank y'all. Good morning, chat. Listen vibes. Yep. Hey, Jeff Kane, welcome in. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Hey, for those that missed my live stream last night, you didn't miss much because I didn't do it. I canceled it because of this event, and I did post about it on the post on YouTube on my channel about this event and maybe doing like a pop-up live streams. This is what it is, pop-up. So, and like I said, if you're here and you want to join us, just come on by. You get in the chair. We'll just talk about the event. Hey, this morning I found a new hobbyist.
Oh, yeah. Where at
The hotel.
What were they doing?
The hotel staff that was taking care of the breakfast buffet at the hotel. Anyways, I was eating my food, with Lily Ecology, Magnus and his buddy. They had to go, so they left. Michael was across the way. He was done eating. He left. I was finished eating my breakfast. Anyways, so here comes the staff. Asked me, how's the food? I said, phenomenal. We're just chatting about food. I said, you know what? This weekend, there's a fish convention next door at Marriott. What? Come to find out, she also has an aquarium. It's in the harbor. She has like a 10-gallon tank. She had like a pleco, a gourami, and a rainbow shark. And she's tried plants, tried CO2, she tried different things. So she might come over and check the place out. And she's off work.
That's cool.
So in that surprise, a random hotel, and lo and behold, the staff also lives in the hobby. Foxy. Hashtag bunny.
Yeah. Chris Bunny.
Yep. Yes, sir. Thanks, Jeffro. Oh man, happy birthday vibes. Thought you were just picking on Funk. And you said you'll take the happy birthday from yourself. Happy birthday. No, I was picking on Funk a little bit, but yeah, no. Yesterday was my birthday, and you know, I figured Jeff will. I took the whole weekend as my birthday. How about that? Funk can have it back next week. Uh, and Mike might be joining us in a bit. I don't know. I don't know where he's at. I'm guessing he's probably walking over. I don't know.
Yeah, you're only a block away.
But still, a good walk though.
Yeah, luckily there's a lot of hotels in the area, so you couldn't make it in the Marriott. There's Holiday Inn Express, Redwood
Right.
Inn. I think there's another one over that way.
Yeah.
And
And what's the highway? There's like 1, 2, 3. That's about all you can see. It's hotels.
a lot of places to eat around here. So, yep, over here in northern San Antonio.
It's about a mile from the airport.
Probably a mile, maybe even less.
Okay. And for those coming to the event and wondering what it costs, did this cost to get into the vendor room?
I can't remember. I'll have to go check.
I know the talks cost and the
Yeah.
auction and stuff like that, but does the vendor room and the office room cost anything?
So I think if you look at ACA-convention,
Okay.
then .org,
Yeah.
you should find the list. So I'll look it up as we speak.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. So my birthday was interesting. If I say so myself. And what's interesting, I kept it a secret kind of from Mike until after the whole ordeal with the car. He wasn't happy with me that I did that. But hey, he was a little bit stressed out, the car and all. So got it towed, whatever, to the Firestone. And then we got a Lyft or Uber from the Firestone to the hotel. It was only like 6 miles away. It was like $11 to get a ride share. Anyway, got to the hotel, and the hotel people were phenomenal. It was at the Holiday Inn Express, here by the Central Airport. The staff are phenomenal. The check-in was at 3:00, right? Showed up to the hotel, and we told them our situation, and they were so caring for us. I mean, it was it almost brought tears to my eyes because they said, "Hey, look, the room is available, and by the way, since you checked in early and all this, we'll upgrade you to a better room, a room away from the street that make it a little quieter." Great. So it was like 1:30. The check was in, and the check-in time was only 3:00.
Yeah.
So they went out of their way to help us out. So we got the hotel room. I took a little nap, and that's when I took the nap. I told Mike about my birthday, and that's when he said, "Hey, your vibes, tonight's dinner is on me, and we're going out to whatever restaurant you want." So he looked on the area, looking at the Papa Do's, looking at the Saltgrass. I told Mike, I've been to Saltgrass already. I had a good experience. But Papa Do's, I've never been to. So hey, well, let's go. So Chris Aquazone joined us, and CC Aquascapes joined us as well.
I did check for the prices. I couldn't find anything on adults.
Okay.
They listed child tickets for the event, and that was
Okay.
$30. No, youth ticket was $30. Child was 10. I don't know what the adults were.
Right. The reason I was wondering is that someone this morning on Facebook posted that it's free to enter the fish room and the vendor
Oh,
room.
just a view.
Right, just view it. Now, do not quote me on that. That's what I read on Facebook. Some other person posted about it. Now, I do know if you want to listen to the talks, you gotta
You gotta
register.
have a registration.
Yeah, which makes sense. The pain to bring the speakers in, sometimes cover the cost. And I see Shelby and Grant behind the camera walking past. They totally ignore us. I don't blame them.
3 young ones in tow.
Right? And they're definitely focused. Go ahead of them somewhere.
One good thing is on a Yeah.
Am I back? Let me
Think you're
see.
back. Says you're back. Oh, but the camera is off.
Okay.
Not seeing any. Okay, now we're back. So we're back.
Is there a passcode?
If you Yep. Just click join now. Don't upgrade. Oh shoot! Go back. Go back. Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to join. You don't want to upgrade.
So,
Because I'd have to give you my stuff.
right.
I don't think that's
Bummer.
all right, we back.
Let's
So you're back
see.
online at least.
But that's on the Marriott though.
You might be fine then. So if you're on Marriott, I just was trying to get you to join.
Right.
join
There.
the
Right.
hotel membership. So
That
we're
how is
online.
it? It's good.
It's a little
Yeah, because
fuzzy.
it's on.
unstable.
Yeah, it's unstable on one bar. Sorry, folks, about that. Let's see.
But I've got 3 bars on AT&T. Maybe you could switch back to your.
Yeah.
Sorry, technical issues, guys. Yep. Good morning, Peplin. A little behind on chat. Live just checking the network connectivity. We're fading in and out.
Sorry, folks, about that. I mean, it is what it is. This is not my normal setup. Okay. It shows that I got signal, which is weird. I should have brought my cable along.
Okay.
That would have helped. See, at my house, I got a cable plugged into my laptop.
Okay.
That way, there ain't no interference. Let's see. I mean, I'm still on Marriott's Wi-Fi, but I'm gonna go back to my. See if that changes anything.
Let's see.
No.
We'll pause briefly.
Okay, I got 2 bars.
Yeah, and you're back.
Okay.
We're back online.
Whew. That's weird. I mean, I got battery on there. Hey, if I keep having trouble, I might move it up here and plug it into my laptop instead of the power strip. That might be losing connection a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks, about that. Okay, we're back. Hey, Brian Peplin. Welcome in.
Are you guys from Texas? I'm
Yeah.
assuming? Do you know my fish guy? Do you know any fish guys that do
No.
Australians? So I can give them my females. They're super fat line, dude.
Oh,
I'm not gonna take them home.
yeah, I can look at him.
But I just am looking for somebody who keeps Australians though. I'm not just gonna give
Right.
it to anybody.
Okay.
But there's 2 females, right? Chocolate.
How? Does he keep him?
I'm not sure.
I can look through there and see who's got some
Yeah.
too. But if you know anybody or hear anybody,
Yeah.
I'll change the water. On it.
Okay.
That's-
This is who I am.
Oh, I see you online sometimes.
Oh, thanks, Bo.
You want to join the stream?
What are you guys doing?
We're just talking about the event, hanging out.
Oh, I'll come. I mean, right now. Sure.
Yeah, we're
Are you guys
live.
online?
Yep, we're live right now. What's your name?
My name is Jody.
I'm Eddie.
Hi, Eddie. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Chris, good to meet you.
Call me Vibes.
Live?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm Uncle Joe
Mhm.
from Uncle Joe's Fish Shed in Florida.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Bethlehem. Yeah. Actually, by the way, my birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thanks, bro.
39.
Who?
You.
Ouch.
Shit.
29.
No. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that.
Right on.
34.
Right on. I was bad. I just randomly threw a number out there
Hey,
anyway.
I was good though. I was good.
It was
Good guess.
It was quick. It was quick.
So that means I act mature more than my age. Yeah. Thank you.
But we do good together because I act like I'm 5 and I'm 50.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what y'all saying in the chat. Sorry, y'all. I'm behind. Working and lurking.
Lurkers, huh?
Yeah. I forgot it's a work day for some people.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all just started. You guys had this.
Hey,
started
flatbed.
yesterday,
Welcome in.
Wednesday?
I got here Wednesday.
Yeah, because when we got the paperwork, it was listed for 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah. I came in yesterday. Yesterday morning, we had a bad incident on the way in. We hit a flooded plane,
Oh, I was wondering. I saw that in the pictures.
and it flooded the engine in our car.
You do front door?
I-
Did you?
Hey,
That's my thing.
you probably about the fourth person to get it right.
Well, I didn't look at your sticker yet.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He passed away. Oh, thank you.
There's mine. His name is Frontosa.
Come on, focus.
Yeah, that's
Nah.
Frontosa. That's just his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle Joe's fish shed. That's cool.
Yeah.
Cichlids, plecos, killies, corridors, neon shrimp, live bearers. Hit cool.
Southwest Florida, Fort Myers, Naples.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Anyways,
Hello, new fella.
hey Mike, handsome guy.
I know that guy.
Here, take my spot.
I want to talk to him.
I've been on.
I want to talk to him after a while.
Yeah. So what's your favorite fish from Tosa? No, maybe not.
No, probably not. Frontosa is probably not my favorite fish. I would Frontosa. Yep, never mind.
Hey,
Frontosa
Mike.
is definitely
Good morning.
my favorite. Good morning. My name is Jody.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, man.
Hey, by the way, can someone tell me, is the audio coming through okay for all of us?
The audio sounded really good.
Okay.
Sounded really good on my way over here. I was listening to it with some
Mhm.
headphones and stuff like that.
Even Chris, when he was talking, was
Yeah, even when Chris was talking. So
Okay.
I think it's working well.
me. It's a
Just live stream.
live stream on my YouTube channel.
Right on.
So, what kind of fish does the new guy have?
Oh my gosh. Well, we have a lot of fish at our house. We breed fish, everything from native live bears in Florida to Frontosas. I think we have probably 70 tanks in the one room right now. We do a lot of cichlids, a lot of South Americans, killifish, angelfish, discus, bristlenose plecos, and corridoras.
And they're all looking bred, or you bring them in?
No, we breed them all in house.
I like it.
You
I
gotta
like
buy
it.
them to get them.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah.
breed them all in house.
Yeah.
We do tap water discus at our house. Small
So
volumes, straight out of the tap.
So you got snake skins?
Snakeheads?
Yeah.
We have snakeheads. Not at my house, but
Oh.
I live in Florida. so
Right,
we
of
have
course.
them. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
So fairly common to see them when you're like out and about.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, they're fun. They're fun to fish too. Yeah. They're fun. They get a bad rap. A lot of people say they eat all the bass and everything. I mean,
Do they?
I seem to see them coinciding really well with
With
them.
the bass. Okay.
I think it's more the peacock bass that decimate the
Yeah.
largemouth population where we live at.
Right.
I know. I need to make sure that I got.
Does he have a website or YouTube page?
oh yeah. Do you share on social media at all or anything like that?
So I do.
Yeah.
I'm on there. I don't go on there very often. We have a band page, Facebook and Instagram. Most of the business we do is repeat business and then pet store sales.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
But we do.
Cool. Because everybody, just like everybody in chat is like chilling out. They're getting to see people coming in and out of the vendor room. You know what I mean? We're meeting people that are here.
Yeah. If any of your followers, if anybody who follows your stuff hits me
There
up and
goes.
want to buy fish, we'll give them solid discount as long as they mention the show, your show.
Vibe
and
Aquatics,
this right
okay.
Yeah,
here.
I just mentioned
Yeah.
Live Aquatics.
And
That sounds
what's-
great, man.
I don't
discount?
really do many. I'm thinking right now. I
Okay.
don't do much on social media. If you
Yeah.
look on there, but maybe we could do a couple of free cichlids with shipping to one of your guys too.
Okay, nice.
How about you take a through the weekend while you do this? You can pick a time
Mhm.
when you have enough people that have came on and maybe have to send you a message. We'll bounce some set a fry, or they can pick one or two big fish from my collection at the house, and we'll get them shipped off here.
A giveaway, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Mike?
I'm super excited. Like I was like, hey man, we're gonna vibe with the group. You know what I mean? Like we'll show some things that are going on. It's just like one of the things that I personally love when I'm at home and watching Vibes' channel or many other people in the community, in the fish community and stuff like that. We all love a giveaway. You know what I mean? Like it gets a lot of participation. You know what I mean? Like,
Thanks,
it could be
Christopher.
you. It could be you, guys. It could be you.
Thanks, Chris. You're awesome. And GD, yeah, that's probably Grant. He probably walked behind the camera, I'm guessing. But I had to show y'all guys what I did to my name tag.
Hey, how
I
come
left
you
my
have such-
badge.
Mine doesn't have a on it. I brought a sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's his. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I went and changed it.
So
So it's pretty custom
Yeah,
to
I put
Vibes.
mine on there. I'm new local Austin. I just do a live stream on Wednesday nights. It's a nice chill. Like we did really well this last week, and talking about
how many listen?
I'm looking at we're looking at like one of my 30 tanks. I've been doing this for 5 years. You know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, step into the time warp. Sounds like you've been doing it for a minute. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
I just actually, in the
We just-
last 2 years, started using social media. I used it
Yeah.
when I was younger, but I have never learned anything until the last 2 years about fish, besides books and from old timers that I have met and
Mhm.
stuff. And in the last 2.5 years that I've been using online, I have lost more fish and unlearned so many things just from listening to all the different things out there. And the thing that's good to understand is, even though that's right for them, it might not be right for my
Exactly.
fish, because my fish were running this way for all these years. And what's right for me, my information to all you guys could be totally wrong. We come from a
Exactly.
different environment. We have different water. Our fish are used to different things.
Right.
My fish showed up here fine and healthy.
Mhm.
They're dead today. I have
Yeah,
no fish
yep.
for the show. I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah. And
You know.
also, even from one tank to the next tank is different.
Tell you.
They can be the same fish room, same water, same plants, everything, but it's way different. It's weird.
Yeah. So it just is what it is.
Yeah, I like the community aspect. And the more we talk about our own experiences and what's working for us and what's not working for us, and we're exchanging ideas and stuff like that, like everybody can be doing better and have less problems because we're talking and exchanging information and stuff like that. And I know that it wasn't always like that, and it isn't always like that with every fish keeper and stuff like that. And like it seems like it's more open source and like more sharing of ideas.
Yeah, it's crazy, especially when you get into these clubs and stuff. You can get some good, solid information. I was really appreciative when I started going online and finding all the fish stuff, and it's just, you know, you learn what you have learned over the years, and you learn to observe and watch your fish. Therefore, you don't need to test your water and stuff because you're kind of keeping track of your fish. I'm not telling anybody not to test their water. This is me.
Right.
And you sit and you learn and you watch your fish, and then I started learning about different things, and I'm like, could I improve this? Maybe I can. So you start testing your water, but there's
Right.
no improvement because now I'm trying to doctor my water, and it's like, I don't know. So I'm just going back to the way I do it. I'm sitting, I watch my fish. That's the best I can do.
Yeah. No, the observation of the fish and stuff like that. Like,
If you go on my page, I bet.
yeah, I'm a
People
nurse.
say
I'm a
call me
nurse
a
by
nurse.
trade.
Oh, yeah,
so-
yeah.
Because I keep fish. PETA.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just on, see the bad reviews.
Yeah. And just because it's a bad review on someone's
Yeah,
website,
they get
channel,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
It happens.
yeah, they.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think a lot of their core values and stuff like that don't accept the fact that we are keeping fish outside of nature. You know what I
Right.
mean? And stuff like that. So the fact that they are being captive and stuff like that. Yeah, like reptiles and like other animals, zoos, things like that. Like I have felt that way before, and I don't know why I don't feel that way about fish. Maybe it's just because I really want to keep the fish. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
No,
because
that's
it's my
legitimate.
thing. It's just like, but I was like,
Yeah.
but what makes this different than keeping a bird in a cage? And I don't really like that aesthetic. You know what I mean? But
I
there's plenty
understand
of people that keep birds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do think birds are very cool. But like, why do I not like that? But I do like an aquarium. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think it just has to do with my interest. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. No, that's sad. But I mean, like, hey, everybody has their viewpoint. You know what I mean? Like, we
Right.
can't all agree on things.
Hey, welcome in Scuba. And there is a link to Uncle Joe's Fish Shed.
Scuba Steve, good to see you, sir.
Yeah, we'll start. We don't
Scuba Squad.
post too much on there. Most of what we get is calls and people come over.
Oh.
We're starting to do weekend appointments here, but
Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna start now that I am able to. We're gonna start putting up the website, maybe
Do it.
giving
Yeah.
you know, single fish out. We do a lot of line breeding where I'm at too, so a lot
Nice.
of our fish do cost a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have 50 of them. I have
Right.
2 or 3 out of
So-
out of 100
yeah.
try maybe.
So
Okay.
you breeding the blue zare and doses,
No, all I have is Brundies and Coppers right now.
and they're all one line.
We got one line of Brundies and one line of Coppers. That we
Mhm.
have. The Coppers I just got. And
Yeah.
a few females.
Right.
But that's it.
Hmm.
I don't have the space.
Do you have any big ones?
My male is 13.
Is it for sale?
No, it's not. $1,000 you can come and look at it. 2,000 you can give him a kiss on his bump. Just saying, anybody want to come and kiss a front dog for $2,000? No, he's not for sale.
He's
I'll
not for
never-
sale.
Yeah. Yeah, mine was like 10 inches long. And I lost him.
Oh man.
He was like, you knew about that.
Yeah.
Vibe. His name was Vibes, by the way,
I-
which made channel name.
Right.
Yeah, he's about 13 with his tail and his streamers. His streamer from his pectoral fin sticks out about 1.5 inches farther than his tail.
Yeah,
So fish is maybe like 11 in that.
Right.
But yeah,
Mhm. Hey, welcome
but
in,
we
Jody
like to
P.
give him the maximum. He likes to be told he's bigger than he is.
Right. Yeah. Yep. They're talking about the Flash in the chat.
The band.
That's awesome. No, the Keystone Clash in Beardstown, Pennsylvania.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's the Cyclid Club of York, and now I feel bad because I can't remember the second one. And like, this will be my 3rd year going this
And
September.
I need to take a break. You mind running on long?
Hey, man,
I'm gonna go check
I'm
in
running.
too. Are you guys just gonna be running live like all week?
You know,
It kinda depends how it
I mean, like from time to time, I think we are going to.
Yeah.
There's people that are
Yeah.
interested, so
I'm-
that's great, dude. Yeah, man, you
I-
got all week.
I need a break.
I'll come chat some more.
Yeah, dude, it's fun. Nice to meet you, man.
I'll talk to you guys.
Oh, of course.
There you go, Mike.
All right. Well, new local Austin over here. Oh, Chris George is going to join me. I like that.
Yeah, someone's gotta keep it. Everybody.
All right. We're just waiting for Vibes to come back. So if anybody has anything they want to talk about in chat.
Yeah, I think they want to talk about vibes without vibes.
Oh, yeah. No, I was texting my wife how much the quote on the car bill was, and while I'm texting that to her, Vibes is on the next bed, and like it's just like laid out. He goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, today's my birthday," and I'm like typing my wife, and I was like, it's also Eddie's birthday," and my wife was like, gave me a thumbs up on like the repair costs, and she was like, well, I was scared it was going to be a lot more than that. And I was like, I was too, man. Like, I really thought that my little RAV4 might have eat its last haul. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know, man. If I was like, it's definitely looks pretty messed up right now. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's going to make it. But yeah, so my wife said, I thought it would be more expensive. And then she was like, happy birthday vibes. So it was a lot like any of the log rides like Splash Mountain at Disney World, or anything where the ride comes down and then like goes into the water. That's what it felt like on the freeway, going from 40 to probably about 10, 15 miles an hour. It was like, so yeah, got her all wet. She's better now. She's in the parking lot. She's all tucked away. You know what I mean? So it's like, it was definitely a wild, crazy day. And Eddie was like, by the way, it's my birthday. And I was like, of course it is.
So anyone who's here at the event, they do have the fish for sale board up now right next to registration. So actually, if you are in the San Antonio area and you're not registered, but you want to look for fish, there's a whole long list of cichlids for sale. These are individuals who they just put their little notice board up with their contact information. They're here at the show and they're selling whatever they brought. So, it could be anywhere from $5 to more than 100, depending on what species it is, how rare it is. But it's one of the things people do at the shows is they bring the fish that they've raised and sell them to other hobbyists.
Uncle Joe that just left has blue Galeras for sale. In case anybody was asking, Junkin was just saying that.
Oh, cool.
In the chat. So on the site there, yeah, man. It was like, hey, man, I want to give away some fish, and I was like, well, obviously he knows how social media works. He says he doesn't use it very much, but I was like, oh man, we'll do a giveaway, and people order, we'll mention vibes. I'll give them like a discount. I can't remember what he said, but you know what I mean? I was like, well, he obviously knows the game. You know what I mean? I was like, this guy's a professional. And he was like, you guys going to do this all weekend? Like, I'm down to come back by. And I was like, you should, man. Like, I mean, like, get away from the vendor table for a second. You know what I mean? Like, come hang out, like, with chat and like have a little conversation, have a little drink. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's not a bad plan, and we should do it at least for like an hour or so at the minimum. But we should do it like maybe we'll do the afternoon tomorrow, but depending on what's going on, it seems like the morning is the easier time.
Oh yeah.
And I like sitting around drinking coffee and talking about fish, so I can do it with some of my favorite friends online and mix in with some of my friends from online that are here. So I've run into a bunch of people that I know, and it's been a lot of fun. Those purple Moscows that I got, ran into the lady that bred those and put those in the auction. So I got to see her again. So that's super fun. And I'm repping the Hill Country Cichlids
Cichlid
Club. I was like, there's 3 C's and yeah. So I'm repping those guys. That's my club now. I live in South Austin, and it's in between San Antonio and Austin. So you know what I mean, like close enough. And Aqua Gems is out there in Marion as well. So I'm is that one officially in Shirts, Texas?
I think so.
I think that's it. And it turns out that club is the club that is hosting for all the clubs for this year. So I'm definitely a part of it now. I'm in late, but here I am. Look, we already have like Scuba Stevo right there.
Yep.
Leader of the Scuba Squad is already aligned with our live stream.
Yep.
I think the way that I connect with you throughout the year and keep an idea of what's going on is by stopping by your stream and seeing you guys playing Dungeons and Dragons. That we're sitting in the presence of royalty. This is a dungeon master. Show some respect, chat. You know what I mean? Like straighten up. You know what I mean? Like Chris George, like how many years ago was that now? Was it 3 or 5? The Triple Crown.
Actually,
Was it 4?
I think it was 2 years ago.
Okay, it was 2 years ago. I called Eddie on the phone, and Eddie was at the event, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, I'm eating chicken wings with Chris George." And I was like, I wish I was eating chicken wings with Chris George. So now I'm on Vibe's channel, live streaming with Chris George. Life is good.
Yeah, that was a funny meeting too. We were at the banquet at the Triple Crown, and Vibes was like, "So, where are you from?" And I said, "Austin." He's like, "Get out of town." So am I. We've been there for the whole weekend, and it's the banquet. It's the last day, and they're like, "Yeah, we're from the same."
So these
place."
two guys left their hometown to travel across the country to meet at a fish event and realize that they have things in common.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a love story, really. You know what I mean?
We used to meet at a Cosmic Coffee Bar.
Yes, Cosmic. Cosmic Coffee Bar. Yeah, man, I love that place. That was another place where the live stream looked real good. Like honestly, like when I walked up here, the way the camera is set up and everything, like the way this room is, like background noise wise, and then like it's like a lot of open space. Like there's no way to tell like how the audio would be coming across. You know what I mean? So I was telling you that I was listening to it and it was working very well. So everything's pretty good. Dee
Are there birds? Oh, there's definitely a lot of traffic going by.
Oh my god, I can hear birds chirping during their live stream with Chris and Mike.
Oh,
Yeah, so we do a live stream together and your bird will be chirping. Hey man, you know what I mean? Like I think that's wonderful. Pebbling Creek. Love stream.
All right, maybe I need to go find.
You know, like I mean, like I think that it should be called something cute like that. We should have like a cute name for it, and it's just like it's just like a nice, soft, quiet. You know what I mean? Like just an evening chat. Make it very cozy, very nice, lovely. Hashtag love stream. There we go, guys. Getting it together. Birds and hearts.
Birds and hearts.
Mr. Branton, we're all here, man. Rocking out. Well, we're gonna show some things and talk to and meet some people. This is a so we're calling it the Lone Star Cares Convention.
It's the Lone Star Care. Lone Star Cares Convention. Yeah.
Yeah, Lone Star Care Convention. Yeah. I've already been in the fish room, which is what we're sitting outside of right now, and I was unaware of the actual size of some of these killifish. I assumed that they were all nanofish, and like that is not true. Like saw one like yay big, you know what I mean? Like if I put it in my fist, part of it would be hanging out of my fist, and I was like, so like the scale was like off in my brain. So when I saw it in real life swimming in water, you know what I mean? Like that's why I like these fish events and competitions and things like that, is because I get to see things in the wild because like I'm not going to see a lot of different killifish at my local aquarium store. You know what I mean? It's not none. It's getting better. You know what I mean? But like, it's really cool to like actually not be looking at a video, but to like actually see it in real life. And that is one of my small joys that I get out of this event as well.
So there's a CARES booth here, so you can register to get a species that needs help.
Yes.
There was a talk yesterday on wild bettas.
Yes, I was there for that, and I was learning so much about the different lines of bettas and where they're from, and I was very tired. It was a long day, but so many wow moments. It was so much information, and so much of it was new to me that like it was like hard to grasp all. It was nice and dense. It was real good. You know what I mean? But like what I did glean from it, like I was just like, wow, you know what I mean? So it was really neat, and to hear about the conservation efforts and things like that. Like I believe he said he's given this talk on this subject before, and he's been able to like go for like 5 hours, and he did it in an hour. So it was very dense with like lots of information and stuff like that. Like I'm not going to catch it all, but what I do, I mean, like it really like changed my perspective on things. And I don't know, I just like learning stuff like that whole like realization, you know what I mean? Like the electricity across the top of my brain, and I'm just like, wow.
There may be a link at the International Betta Congress site, but he was talking about, let me make sure I get his name right. Gerald Griffin.
Yes.
So he was saying that they would give away breeding pairs of these wild bettas that need help to people who could raise them. And if you do, the goal is to give away 5 pairs from whatever you do to help propagate that species.
Okay,
in
yeah,
that
to
line.
like pay it forward, and then like what we're all going to stay in contact with each other so that we can reclaim them if needed, so that they can be donated if needed, and so that there's sources for the line.
Right.
Correct.
And then, I thought that was pretty interesting. Also, a lot of the different lines, they have their complexes. So, it's not just the one species. There's like, could be anywhere from 2 to 12 or more different other species that are part of this group that are very similar. And then a lot of them are mouth breeders, not just bubble nesters. There were only, I think, 2 or 3 complexes that were
Right.
bubble nesters. The rest
When
were
I
all-
think of betas, I think of bubble nesters and rice paddies, and one of the first things that I learned out of that is like the bubble nesters and the ones that stay in still water are the minority out of like all of this. Like a lot of them live at what the term he said was riverine.
Riverine.
And like that was just really amazing to me. I did not know that, you know what I mean? So yes, there's and the looks of those wild betas and stuff like that, and it was just, I don't know, it's hard to describe, you know what I mean? Hey, you would have had to have been there.
The other thing that was interesting, because they're riverine and they move, and when they want to go upstream, they've got to go up the little falls, as the water comes down. So they're good jumpers. So if you have wild bettas, keep a very tightly covered tank. And the recommendation was to have a sponge filter, not a hang-on back. But if you have a hang-on back, put a cage
That's
in,
right.
because otherwise they're going to see that water come in and they're going to aim right for where the hang-on back filter is.
Yeah, they're going to want to explore. They're going to want to move uphill. You know what I mean? So like they look at your hang on the back as a challenge.
As a doorway to another pond.
Right. Yeah. I was like, oh my goodness.
Don't do it.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, little pieces of information that can save you some heartache. You know what I mean? Like, Yeah, no, really great talks. All three speakers last night were really great. I stayed for all of them, even though I was super tired. And I think Vibes and I were walking back next door to the hotel that we're staying at, and it was 11:45. So like, we did midnight. I mean, like we looked respectable about it. You know what I mean? Like it was great. So
Tapping out.
having a good time.
Look who's tapping back.
Hi, folks. Jeff Kane,
Jeff Kane's up in here.
the legend.
Yeah, Chris George and I might do a show together. We're gonna call it Love Stream.
Aww.
Chris George started looking for you. He got a little nervous. I don't know whether we're gonna do it or not, but I hope so. Keep the pressure on, chat. You know what I mean? Like stop by Chris George's channel. It's Aquazone.
And doesn't he do D&D every week?
Yeah, he does D&D every week. Like Ed's in there slaying. Scotty's in there slaying.
He is a smooth operator. So he can take one over that live stream. I can leave? No. Oh.
I was like, Vibes, wake up, man. Your alarm's going off.
That was.
It's working very well for me. I will assist you. I was like, you gotta do, I was like, he was like, my apologies. And I was like, no worries, man. And like, I was back out. You know what I mean? I was like,
I felt
hey,
bad
man.
though.
I was like, hey, man, you're going to have to do something about that, bro. Because if I do something about it, it's going to be bad,
it's
bro.
not gonna end well.
But yeah, Eddie's up and caffeinated. So,
Yeah.
I mean, like, what
I had to get some more.
what more can we do?
Right. Hey, Batman, welcome in. I know everyone telling you, he already took care of everything. But you know, I'm gonna catch up.
Oh, no, we were sharing some of the events that we had yesterday and
So you already told him who,
like what we learned. What? The gentleman to my left was Chris George,
Okay.
and that is Aquazone.
Okay,
That's the full channel name, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Or is it Chris's Aquazone?
Chris Aquazone, maybe. Chris George? I don't know. Hey, Pop Quick, welcome in.
I don't know. If somebody
Thanks.
has Chris George's Aquazone link that they could put up,
There you go.
that would be helpful because
Jeff
yeah,
Kane.
man, it's on.
Thanks, Jeff. Jeff's awesome.
Of course, Jeff already did it. I like asking for things that are already done. That way,
Look at Austin.
it makes me look powerful.
Right. Thanks, y'all. What's up? Awesome.
Yeah, on Wednesday nights I do a live stream and we hang out and look at a fish tank. It's a very chill time.
Right.
11 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. So you know what I mean. If you're having trouble falling asleep, you know what I mean. Like, hey, come and tell us about it. You know what I
Right.
mean. Like, I'll tell you a story.
Thanks, Barnacle Quest. Yeah. Yesterday was my birthday, so. Thank you.
I told him I was like, you just got to drag it out all weekend.
Exactly. My birthday, yeah.
So is it Chris's Aquazone or is it Aquazone?
Versus Aquazone.
Chris's Aquazone,
I didn't learn the lesson of bets.
which was
Remember,
what?
Which was the S apostrophe, which is correct English. So anyway,
Oh,
Hey, man, you want to know what? There's
Chris's
people,
Aquazone.
there's people getting hate out there for using punctuation. You know what I mean? So I mean, like, I wouldn't worry about it, man. Like, I think you're gonna slide on this. You know what I mean? Like,
plus it doesn't help that all I do is stream D&D.
D&D, yeah.
However, I might put some some shorts out because I was at Goliath Farms yesterday. So
That'd be
right,
awesome.
but if you're not subbed, it's sub so that it'll pop up in your feed because
Yes.
it is really cool to pop in there. Like, who's normally in the audience?
D&D.
Dennis.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. It was
Dennis
like
is a regular Muppet.
Dennis Muppet is also a regular. You know what I mean? So if you want to see them,
Jeff
you wanna-
Kane. Jeff Kane is in. a
Jeff
lot.
Kane is in there. I pop in.
Craig's Catfish Cave shows up too.
Yeah, so yeah, you can have some conversation in there and like hear about what's going down.
Right. Usually I don't make it because I'm usually in bed.
Yeah, and then people are trying to make decisions. What do they do to get through this dungeon
Right.
safely? We've got Chattanooga Ed. We've got Killer Kitty. Whip
Mm-hmm.
from Whip
That's right,
World,
Whip.
Yeah. So,
Kalish.
Phyllis, yeah.
Oh, I know I'm forgetting someone, and they're gonna read me for it.
Good. Meet him.
Xanadu.
Yeah, that's right, Xanadu.
So,
I don't see him in many chats. So
Oh,
like,
who can forget Scotty the Fish Fruit?
I did
oh,
mention
yeah,
I did
Scotty,
mention him
okay.
when I was talking about it earlier.
And Scotty, you should really be here to see the killifish.
Right. So, how long has this been going on? D&D.
At least 2 years, maybe a little longer.
Nice.
And we started with a different crew. Some people tried it. It's not for everybody.
But they got to try it. I always think
Try it.
that's cool.
We brought in guests from time to time, and we can still bring in guests to just kind of find a way. We're also doing other games. So if you're interested in playing sometime, because sometimes we have like private games.
Right.
We don't stream.
Mhm.
And sometimes Xanadu is a dungeon master. Sometimes Killer Kitty is a dungeon master. And they're all really good. And all it takes is a little practice because it's like live streaming. You start
Right.
off, you're a little worried about how well you're doing, and then suddenly you just get the hang of it, and it's just natural.
I'm
And
still worried about it, bro. Come on.
Yeah, no, I like tuning into it, and I'm like, taking care of some dishes or like making some food in the kitchen, or so like while I'm waking up and I'm like, doing small things around the house and stuff like that. My friends are in the corner arguing about a situation or working on a puzzle of some kind. You know what I mean? Like as a team, like over on the side, and I'm overhearing it. I don't know. It's a weird thing for me, but I like it. I don't know, like what is it like co-working, like working together but on different things. I think that's like a style of play and psychological development. I think that's what it has to do with.
some people find magic items. Some people find cursed items. There was a time when Xanadu's character picked up the sword thinking it was magic, and then he couldn't let go of it, and he held on to it for like weeks
Mm-hmm.
of sessions,
That's cool.
not knowing what to do with it. And as soon as he let go, it's like, yeah, you can't use that hand for a while. It's the muscles are all tight.
Oh no.
But that's fun stuff.
Okay, yeah. So Jeff Kane's saying like while he's doing basic chores in the fish room and stuff like that, he likes having it on. I agree. So yeah, man. So what is everybody in chat interested in? I'm thinking about joining the live stream as a separate screen with my phone. Do
Yeah.
you want to? Is the fish room like more filled up today? Is it complete? Have you been through yet?
Oh, it's definitely sitting here. I can see. Definitely
Okay,
more
all right. So, do you want to look at? Do you want me to walk the camera around and look at the silent auction, or
everything.
the fish room, or the vendor room? So we got three options there. So put what you would like in the chat, and I'll go do that. And
Sure. Thanks, bro.
that way you guys can see what's going on.
Right. Thanks, Jody. Jeff Kane says, show us everything.
Okay, yeah, but you know what I
That's it.
mean. Like we have to start somewhere.
Right. You know what? I'm kind of curious about the poll.
connect to the internet.
We're good. Okay. The poll, the 87% said no, they're not attending the Lone Star Sheriff's Convention. 13% said yes.
I said yes, man. You know what I mean?
I'm in the poll. Fishman first, please. Fish, 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 fish.
Okay, yeah, we've got 2 votes for fish.
Yeah.
If we count all of the times that Scuba Steve said
Right.
fish, you know what I mean?
Right.
If multiple votes were allowed, we have 4 votes for fish.
And one for the veteran. And of course, while he's doing that, if there's a guest that shows up,
Yeah, if I run into anybody in the
Yeah.
vendor room,
come over here and join us.
I will
You get
invite
motivation?
someone to come and share their thoughts and like what they collect and what they're into. They want to share with the community. Everything, yeah.
So, how's the vehicle? What's good?
Oh yeah, no, the vehicle's good. It's all tucked away. Everything's good, brother. You know what I mean? Like, it's done now, man.
Yeah.
It's just money.
You running normal again?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, possibly better. I mean, it got a tune up. You know what I mean? Like, it's a 2015, man. You know what I mean?
10
Like,
years. So
see-
you got to tune up.
yeah, man. Every 10 years, whether it needs it or not. No, I've had it tuned before, but not that many times. But yeah, she's better for it now. But you know what I mean? It's better if you just don't. If you don't put water in your engine,
Yeah.
it's better than.
If you're washing your
Then when
engine
you
off,
do.
be careful.
I found myself in a situation where I could not escape it. So
Right.
it is what happened. I am super thankful that it wasn't worse, like repair wise, like damage to the car. I'm glad the person next to me didn't freak out. I'm glad I didn't freak out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that, you know what I mean? Like, the vehicles weren't colliding into one another.
Right.
I mean, that flash flood here was like super serious. Like, it was like 5 or 7 people dead, and they still haven't recovered 2 bodies.
Right.
They're still looking.
And
Like it was a wild one, y'all. Like, it wasn't just like.
some spots got like 9
Normal.
inches of rain.
So I'm thankful for my life. I'm thankful for my car.
Mhm.
I'm thankful for Eddie.
I don't
30
know about that.
34, ladies and gentlemen. Dee Dee, get on this whippersnapper. Tell him some things. I didn't realize he was as young as he is. I should have been mentoring him more. I feel like at this point I've just been a bad influence.
So yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna get a cup of coffee
All right.
over there.
It costs you, but yeah.
Yeah, of course, everything
Yeah.
does.
They have hot, they have iced, they have lattes, cappuccinos.
Yeah, so
you
I'm
name it.
gonna get a coffee so I can sit while I move around, and
Are you gonna have audio or no?
I will. I've got my headphones, so
Okay.
and they're connected to my phone right
Okay.
now. So
Can
what?
I? How about what if I put earbuds to where?
Oh, for you to be able to hear me.
I can give it a try. I don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this episode of Fool Around and Find Out, Eddie is going to throw some headphones into the mix here so that he and I can talk to each other while I walk around with a camera through the fish room. We will start with the fish room, okay? So this is a test. This could go horribly. I mean, I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah, same here.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna have to connect. Yeah. This George is tired of the camera. I don't blame him. Yes, I'm good. Hey, y'all, I'm still. Am I still live? Okay. I should be. I'm gonna try to set up my earbuds with the live stream, y'all. I'm good. Okay. At the worst, y'all, y'all might lose me, and I'll just have to go back in again. You know. I sent Mike the link. Now I'm gonna see if I can connect my AirPods to the laptop. Am I right? If I connect the audio should go through that and the volume. Uh-huh.
But you can change your audio source.
Right. So I'm hoping I can put it through my. Yeah. That's one thing about this technology. I'm not very bright when it comes to that. Right. Okay. No. Back. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to connect the earbuds. You know what? I can try my headset as well, but this I'm not finding it. Hold on. Well, that didn't work too well, y'all. Okay. Can you still hear me okay, y'all? Okay. The only problem now, I need to figure it out once Mike joins, if I can hear him. Because it'd be cool if I can hear what he's talking about, you know? Otherwise, it's going to be weird. I got my headset on. Huh? To me?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Maybe good, says Jeff Kane. Oh, okay, hold on, y'all. Because on my side, it's showing good on my side. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're good. Don't scare me like that. Right. Okay. Where's Mike at anyways? Okay, I sent a link to Mike, so give him a little bit of time to join. Hopefully we can figure this all out because I would love to show y'all the. Oh, I think he might be outside for a little break before he goes to the vendor room or the fish room, whatever. Hey, this is something I haven't done in a while, so bear with us as we figure this all out, y'all. Okay. Thanks, Jeff. Still live. Okay. Okay. Maybe good. All right. Yeah, now I'm gonna hang out with y'all. Of course, if someone comes by and want to join, I got 2 chairs here, y'all. So if you're here at the event, you want to join us, come on by. We're just hanging out, just chatting. Gotta stay caffeinated, y'all. I had to throw my koozie on there. You know what I'm saying? I got my phone, make sure that Mike has got the link. Yeah. Because you know what? I can test one. Okay. Y'all don't want to see me dance. I tested the headphones. According to my laptop, when everything feels like yeah. And hopefully Mike can connect, okay? And we can show y'all what's happening here. And hopefully his signal holds out in the. Okay, Mike is backstage. Let's see. Bear with us, y'all. Hey, handsome.
Hey, what's going on? I'm
Not
on
much.
break.
Nice. Can you hear it? Can you hear me okay? See me okay?
I can hear you okay and see you great.
Okay. And how about in the
I-
chat?
I can't see the chat. I think I'm gonna focus on
That's
what
okay.
I'm talking on. Can you run the chat and run all the questions through you? So
Yeah.
you just tell me and I'll just be your camera and I might interact with people that interact with me. But if they don't interact with me, I'm going to pick someone. So
Right. Oh yeah.
that's on them, you know?
Right.
Sorry, bro.
It's all good.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'll be inside in just 1 minute. I guess we can do the
All right.
whole like walk into the hotel. It's very fancy.
Yeah.
Very
And before
fancy.
you do that, I do want to put you on bigger screen. Let's see.
All right, figure that out. I mean, I got to get all the way back to you.
There you
So.
go.
When they announced, I was
We're
like,
good.
oh, great.
I blew you. Make you bigger.
Right, I got
Is there a way to rotate the camera?
I'm flipping it. And you want it to go widescreen?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a
No.
choice.
Yeah.
Back camera or back telephoto camera?
I don't know.
I'm going telephoto. Telephoto.
Yeah. I mean, that should work.
All right, here we go.
Nice. The Marriott. Is it a nice hotel?
I don't know. You're sitting here.
Jody P says 10 phone calls later. I'm back. All right, Jody. Welcome back. Looking good. To Jeff Kane. You're kind of shaking, Mike.
Yeah, well, I don't have like a gyroscope, bro.
I hear you.
You get what you pay for, man.
I hear you. You're good. I'm messing with you.
We're spending all that money on car parts,
Yeah. Right. This is kind of
car
scary.
parts and fish, San Antonio.
True. True.
So this
I'm
is
actually on
Eddie just
camera.
posted up outside. We have some people visiting together, all part of the convention.
This is perfect, y'all. I don't know if you can pull us off. Show them. Uh-oh, no private alcohol on first floor. No pants except in private rooms. Whoops.
But don't distress folks for a mere many dollary dues. They can help you out.
Oh yeah. Jody Payne says she wished that she could be here.
Hi,
You guys have a
everyone.
great time. Are those flatfish?
This says Jordan Anella Florida.
Jeff Kane, yeah, right. I heard Bob's going to get Mike Gimbal for next weekend. I don't know about that.
I have one somewhere. I don't believe I brought it with me.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. It's steady enough. This. How about that, folks? I do put close to the camera and the laptop. It's easier for me. Blackfish, that's a long name. Yeah.
Where is she? There she is.
And this is a killifish, eh?
Yeah. Apheliosimian autogartneri luetete.
Nice.
Quite a mouthful.
See?
Beautiful though.
Like it.
Maybe a side view. Sure.
And what size were these? Are these inch long, 2 inches long?
I would say maybe an inch and a half.
Okay.
We're getting reflection now.
Right. It's okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. And this is the pair, right?
Yeah, maybe an inch and a half.
Okay.
There we go. I found the shot.
Nice. I like it.
So yeah, this is class 8 Mesoa Physosibian, except Calliurium. Okay. Got a lot to learn, ladies and gentlemen. Lots to learn. But yeah, beautiful fish. So Aphosibium pyrophore. Where are you? Oh, they're both at the surface. Let me switch just to the back camera, see if this will put it in focus more.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
Instead of telephoto, let's use just the back camera. See if that's any better.
I like it.
Excellent.
So, are these fish bigger than you were expecting, Mike?
Yes, some of them were. Let me go over there. So the Apocymian Austral orange is right here.
Yeah.
They just caught my
Wow.
eye. So
That's beautiful.
yeah, and that fish is also like an inch and a half long. That's about what I was thinking all of these fish were
Right.
when I think of killifish. But then yesterday there
You were
weren't
surprised.
there were a lot of empty boxes. Like there's three empty boxes right here. Like the lids that are flipped over, they don't have any.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yesterday, one of the few that was already in a box was,
Right.
and I think the labels are on the other side.
Right. Marco Queer said that's a stunning fish. You
So
didn't say,
the-
oh. Go ahead.
Like the Fundulo Panchax
Yeah.
Just Steady Walleye. This fish is 4 inches long. So
Whoa.
no longer an inch and a half, 4 inches long.
Right.
And
cool.
the female is swimming up on top of the water here. So both of those fish are like 4 inches long.
Right.
And it was this fish that was eyeballing me, and I was like totally thrown off. This is probably 5 inches long. This is the Fundulo Panchax Sugestri Otterai.
Good. Nice, Mike. And Chris is right here, y'all. He's lurking in person. How about that? In person.
Yeah, so it like blew my mind. I was like, that's like 3 times the size that I thought they were.
Right.
And I've seen the pictures, like in books,
Funny,
and
man, it's just-
it's centered in the picture, and there's nothing to like give you any sense of scale. And
Right.
it's such a beautiful fish.
So you thinking you might add this to your collection, Mike?
Yeah, but the thing is just like which one, you know what I mean?
True.
I think we have some amazing opportunities here, Vibes. I think that there's some very active parts of the killifish community and stuff like that in Houston.
Yeah.
I was
Oh, yeah.
told, and things like that, and then by connecting with the group in Houston and things like that, you would end up having access to like many more varieties of killifish. You know what I mean? Because the killifish are in the hands of the hobbyists.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's no commercial store. There's no like Killifish USA, you know what I mean? Where you go through the
Mhm.
doors and every killifish is there. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like, so it is more community based. So you do have to work together with other hobbyists and stuff like that. And that's kind of amazing. You know what I mean? Because like it's hard to commercialize, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But man, they're beautiful.
It's too bad that you're not able to hear Mike.
I got headset.
Yeah. By the way, Mike, Chris is sitting beside me, lurking.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. But as of now, he's not hearing you as of now. But he does it with some earbuds, and he's gonna listen in.
Oh, okay. Was there killifish that anybody in the chat was interested in me looking for? I can
Not
look
yet.
and see if we have it.
Jody P says that she has the Rory location.
The Rory
WARI.
location?
Yeah.
Yeah, one
don't
of
know.
those. We were just looking at one.
Okay.
The Fungelo Panchex, just dead tea. Wari
Okay.
right here. That
That's
was
cool.
that was this tank that we were looking at.
Oh, that was one that was so beautiful. Yes, I like it.
So cool.
Thanks, Jody P. That was cool.
For our eyes and stuff like that, like in the room, like there aren't lights on any of the tanks, so it's probably hard to pick up some of these guys because it's so dark. But it's black plastic that they're all sitting on,
Yeah.
so their colors show up very well and stuff like that. And the room is lit by these
Right.
chandeliers, so like your standard like ballroom in a hotel and stuff like that. So like in person with your natural eyes, it's really cool to kind of see them. Like sometimes it's a little dim, but with your eyes, you know what I mean? Like you're not getting as much reflection and stuff like that. And we all
Right.
know that these fish look better in real life than they do through the camera and stuff
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
Oh
So
yeah. Definitely.
that's why fish shows are really cool. And you know, it's just one of those things. Like when I first entered the hobby, there's so many things and stuff like that. I was like, fish show, okay, yeah, competition, I'm not really into it, like whatever.
Yeah.
But if you go to a fish show and are looking around, you get to see so many fish in real life, and it's not like a picture of it or a video, you know what I mean? And there's something a little bit different about that.
Right. Right.
Getting some good silhouettes.
I like it.
That's the Fungelo Panchex Amietti Sumacat.
Yeah.
And I believe that is the female because the male is on the bottom there.
Yeah.
And I could see him much better than you can on
Right.
camera. It's just not showing up.
Yeah. The camera doesn't give it justice. I know. So, Chris, how do you feel about the event so far?
Pretty good.
Is there anybody that you met in person that you were hoping to meet? Besides me.
No. So,
I got to shake Chris Biggs' hand.
some new people yesterday were pretty cool. Like, bus.
Cool. No, yeah, Chris Biggs. That was cool to hang out with him for a while. But you weren't there last night. We were outside before we left the hotel. Chris Biggs, myself, Local Austin, and Susie. We were just hanging out. Small talk, you know. Cool. I'm wondering if we have any luck at the collection trip.
That'd be interesting to find out.
Yeah.
I don't know when they come back.
I think maybe 4 o'clock. I don't know. Cool.
I'll go take a look at the account.
Okay. All right. And this will
This-
give us update in a bit.
This one right here is the Fundula Pantex, Just Steady, and it's the Niger Delta. So
Nice.
these are all the same fish from different collection points.
Okay.
So that
Alright.
first one we were looking at here, that's the Warai location. Niger
And these are
Delta.
all creek rays, or these are, oh wow.
I'm not sure because this one is a dwarf red, so it doesn't have a location.
Yeah.
So maybe this one would be the aquarium bred one. I can't say for
Yeah.
sure. Like I said, man, I'm just dipping my toes in the water. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it feels
right.
good. It feels good, but like I couldn't tell you.
Right. And
And then
for
this
those
is this might be another location. Sumacat,
yeah.
the fungal
know.
Panchex, and this is the Amietti, not the Just Steady.
Right.
That one we looked at.
And the collecting trip, y'all, it's going to the schedule. It ends at 2:00. So the probably
And
2:30. 2:00.
2 o'clock.
oh, there's the female right underneath the water line.
Yeah.
She's right there. A big boy here. So the Otterai, Fundula Panchex, Just Steady, Otterai location is the one that caught my eye yesterday. That like made me go, wow.
Wow. Yeah. Jeff Kane said that they should be all tank bred.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, for the show, right? That would be
Right.
that would
Makes
be
sense.
like that would be a requirement.
Yeah.
So
And-
these are. This is class 14. All other African Eurasian.
Yeah.
The Paki Panchex. Amanalatus. And this isn't against the wall, so I feel like we're getting more overhead light on them, which is kind
Right.
of nice.
Right.
So this row seems to be showing up better for you.
Yes, definitely.
The Paki Panchex. Amanalatus. We're killie fishing, y'all. Sorry, I didn't mean
I
to
like
tilt
it.
it.
Am I right that we have killifish here local?
I mean, I know that there's North American varieties, and I know us being on like the southern area and stuff like that, like we very well could have some
Right.
here. I mean, they wouldn't be this class. They wouldn't be African
Right.
Eurasian.
Right.
Um,
Jeff Kane says it's not often to get many wild killies aside from U.S. natives.
okay, yeah. Well, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. That's cool.
This is the Apollochelius viniatus gold. And these are probably 2 inches.
Nice. What? They're beautiful. Jeff Kane says that they have 3 types in Wisconsin.
Okay, yeah.
I like it. That it's kind of simple.
I think the one on the left is smiling.
I mean, who would it be? Looking at you.
Like, who is this guy?
And he's glaring at us.
Just like, this is the weirdest guy that looked at us all day.
Right.
And I've seen some strange colors. Trying not to catch the corner of the tank
Right.
because it distorts them. Like, who wants to watch this?
I mean, it looks like a long fish.
Right? I think there's a tag on the other side for these guys, so I'll tell you what they are in a minute, but they've
Okay.
been looking at me. They've been
They're
checking me
you
out.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know, maybe he doesn't like us. I don't know why he's not pointing the camera at us. Did we do something wrong? It's like, oh no, look, here it comes. I would love to be able to tell you guys more things about the fish, but
Right. But yeah, you know, Mike, you're doing a better job than I could. So.
yeah, but I mean, like killifish and stuff like that, like it strikes me as like, you know what I mean, like it's like saltwater coral, or you know what I mean, like there's like a slight like Pokemon gotta catch them all type sensation that comes over, you know what I mean, like it really like
Here's another one.
really like it scares me, and oh man, like it's like I could have lots of tanks of these. So Aphonius, Sarahani, Azrock, Oasis, Jordan. So Oasis Jordan might be the collection point
Yeah. Might be.
of the strain.
Right.
But yeah, I'm a sucker for patterns, so
Of course.
I like those stripes on the male. And then the female, you can't really see it, but on her midline, she has some like black dots going down the midline. So she doesn't have a lateral stripe, but she has
Right.
dots in a lateral.
That's cool.
And other than that, she's pretty plain. But yeah, that guy is cool. But as you can see, like quite a few empties.
Yeah.
Rivulus carolinae. Okay, they're acclimating right now.
Okay.
So they're just arriving. So yeah, so they're working on this row right now.
Yeah.
But there's other ones that are full, so and I saw some on the other row. So things are still being added, folks.
Okay. That makes sense.
And this one is also Rivulus carolinae,
Mm-hmm.
and they're being acclimated as well.
Right.
They look good. Rivulus cano sangre. And these guys are out of their bag. I'm looking pretty good.
Right. I hope, you know, y'all, hopefully the hotel gets the weather figured out. The rooms, the vendor rooms are too cold, and some people losing fish because of it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not good. I hope they figure it out.
I mean, like this. So this is a pretty nice hotel. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
they've got to get in contact with the right guy and whatever.
Oh,
But there's an engineer who's on call that will be able to figure out. It's all computer. So yeah, that tank and this tank are both Rivulus cano sangre.
Mm-hmm. I saw him.
But
a
love
little kid came up to me. So
no. Hey man, talk to him. Ask him
Yeah.
what type of fish this keeps.
yeah, actually, he wants stickers to give to his brother.
Oh well, of course.
Yeah.
There's some striking fish here on the top row, but they're on the other side, so I'll go walk over there.
Okay.
Try to do it slowly.
No, you're good. You're good.
These are the rented tanks and stuff like that. Vibes
So-
and I were talking about these sponge filters that they have.
Yes.
Very,
Those are dope.
very, very DIY, very freaking cool. So it's just like a block of black core sponge on a white square base.
Is that a tile?
With You know, it might be a tile. I think you're right. Looks like
how's it
probably like
attached, I
a-
wonder?
Yeah, it's probably a 2x2 tile.
Okay.
And then they have some blue ones too. And
PVC. Yeah.
these are some gold laser Corys. Cory Takano is already sold.
Right.
And there's a phone number on the glass to like contact
Oh, that's cool.
them. But yeah.
So the fish in there for sale, eh?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's cool.
So yeah, so I guess there's like a rental like for the tank, and
Right.
I'm assuming that there's a percentage of the sales that go to clubs and stuff like that.
Okay.
The club stuff like that.
That's cool.
So yeah, oh, here's the sign right here. Yeah, rental tanks.
Nice. That's cool.
Okay, I was walking. Oh, we got just ADD, everybody. How about it? How about it? A little bit. Where are my friends I wanted to talk about? Appiosimian aurum.
Yeah, Jeff Kane.
Right here in the corner.
Jeff Kane put a lot of words in the chat. Words I'm not going to repeat because the
Oh,
name is too
wow.
long. They're in Latin.
Right, but are these things that he has, or is this his wish list? Like what?
No, are these the ones?
Is that what he wants me to look for?
No, these are what they have wild. They're local to him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, that's fun.
Yeah.
And this is the Appiosimian Rade. And the male is very, very dark.
Wow, he is dark.
Now it's up top there. Yeah, man, he's feeling it. Sorry, let me get him off of the noon pack. So amazing. And then the Appiosinium Hera is the next tank here.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
hold on
Jeff
real
Kane
quick. I
says- What?
need to move over.
Jeff Kane said that smile face Wisconsin native. No, I think out of the whole show, for me, you know how like to hang out with friends and to meet young kids, you know, especially ones that are. into-
Yeah, man. Community first.
Amen.
I don't know whether it's Fish Room second or the lectures second. I get so much valuable information and like so many ideas and so much inspiration from both. You know what I mean? It's really kind of hard to
Right.
choose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
CC's Aquas Escapes is in the building.
Uh-oh.
I've seen her. I've seen her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see it too. That's cool.
How'd she get by you, Vibes? There's only one door to this place. You're sitting outside of
She
it.
snuck in, I guess.
Yeah, dude, she snuck right past.
Yeah.
She waited for you to
Hey,
take
I'm
your sip
not
of coffee and close your eyes, and that's when she walked through.
right.
Because you gotta close your eyes after that
I'm
perfect
not.
sip.
Yeah. Exactly. And
There's
I'm
no
not
way behind the counter at the coffee
normal-
place,
Right.
so I didn't get
I'm not
any
your
coffee.
normal. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, nobody is normal, man.
I'm not. I don't know. I was gonna say I'm not your normal security guard. I'm just looking for any suspicious activity. That's all.
Oh, okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
Just making lists of people you know.
Right. Now, if you don't have a badge on, and if you're not carrying fish, I'd probably say you're not allowed in here.
Well, I got right by you. I'm not wearing my badge. It's at the hotel. I got to go back for it in a little while. Well, I mean, like before the lecture time.
Right.
I got to.
Everyone's saying hi, CC.
CC, everybody in chat saying hi to you, by the way. He says hi.
There she is. She's awesome. Skipper Steve says Chris George is the best security guard you can get.
Yeah, man. Chris George is legit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, look, don't mess with the dungeon master. I mean, like, fool around and find out, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't recommend it from my personal experience. You know what I mean? I'm no scientist.
Yeah.
Trying to get them in focus. It's not happening, eh?
I might need to get Chris George to take over me a little bit. I don't know. Hey, Chris, you're busy? Coffee is heavy. Coffee's heavy. You got your earbuds? You can listen on your phone. You can talk to Mike. Hey, Mike, I'm gonna step away for a little bit.
Hey, man, you know, lazy. I mean, happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks. You know what?
You're welcome.
Go ahead.
You can use the headphones. You can use whatever.
The vibe,
Talk to him through the.
the vibe is now being replaced. Versus Aquazone.
So I'm talking about the love stream. Back in action.
Oh, that again.
Hey, man, I was just picking up where we left off.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know what these are, but they sure are pretty.
Oh, yeah, I saw those.
Cichlid at some point of some sort.
Two different color patterns. Yeah. Could they be convicts? They're juveniles, though.
Yeah, they're definitely juveniles.
Oh, hey,
Some
Jenna.
fun stuff. So these are the guppies and things like that, and they look like they're just getting started putting those in. So I'm excited to see all that, and then that's the beta display over there.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, no, they've been busy working over there. Like there's, let's see. Like there's probably like 20, 25 across, and then 4 rows. But they're still working, so we'll stay out of their way. We might come through and look at that tomorrow when we live stream. But yeah, lots of business going on.
We got news that the vendor room opens in an hour.
Oh, it does?
Yep. They closed it. Not everybody was ready. There were conflicting schedules, so there was a danger of gear walking off, right? So,
Yeah. That's legit.
Yeah.
Makes sense. The Northobronchius pairs.
oh, those are nice.
And then I just saw these guys down here. This is the Pseudotropheus flavus, and this fish is probably 3 inches, maybe 2.5, not 3. Wait, where is she?
Beauty. Yeah.
There we go. When I can get the camera set against the glass, I can get you guys a real still picture.
Hey, that's cool. Huh?
How you doing?
All right, good, man. Look at there.
That's cool.
Interceptions.
Corey's. Big ones. I'm not sure. If it doesn't have a label on it, like anybody can rent these tanks and put stuff in them. You know what I mean? Like some of these, like there's like a phone number on there or something like that. So somebody is selling those.
Okay.
And stuff like that. And then on the, yeah, so I assume so. I don't know.
I was getting chilly, bro.
Oh, vibes got cold. I didn't bring a jacket at all. I was like,
I knew I was chilly.
I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get cold, and then we're cold.
How you feeling about the live stream?
I like it.
What are these?
One of these 3.
Okay.
These are labeled. It's like right. Na. Surprise. Northobronchius. Lamicomanthes. The Sakipili. Let's see, what else are we looking at? So
Okay,
many
I'm back.
things.
I'm back. Welcome in. Thanks, Chris George. He's awesome. He's my backup. Now, that coffee, if you drink coffee, y'all, it's gonna run through you. Just saying. And y'all, I was cold, so I went and put pool on or polyester, whatever you want to call it, long sleeve. I feel better now.
There's natural light behind me in the window, so in my silhouette you can see the fish, but the natural light on them, like these guys are looking spectacular right now.
Right. And what are these?
Those are angels of
I mean,
some variety.
they don't say.
These are CARES giveaway. So all of these are
Cool.
the CARES giveaway tanks.
I like it. Hey, welcome in, Jenna P. Good to see you.
So these are all wild vines then, if they're CARES species.
Right. Right. They are.
Yeah.
Jenna P. These are fish that are going to be for the giveaway in the CARES giveaway. Now, earlier, Mike was walking around showing the species in the fish room. He's still in the fish room, but these are
Yeah.
tanks.
Well, yeah, on that end, I think this rack is holding like pairs giveaway.
Okay.
Like there's like there's 6 tanks that are labeled pairs giveaway. So, and then there's other ones that have stickers. I'm not sure who those are.
Yeah.
But I would think that those are all part of another grouping because these tags are all uniform and printed out and
Flame
put on.
back. Yeah. Yep.
So yeah,
Flame back. Those are really cool.
yeah, those are the
Definitely.
flame backs.
They're not colored
There's a larger one towards the behind the block.
Okay.
Being smart, all the juveniles are up front.
Right.
So yeah, it looks like there's a couple of chaperones in the back. So they do have adult supervision, these flame backs. So don't worry about that.
True. But the Tropheius were in a group within the show. Jenna P was asking if the Tropheius were in the show or if they were something else. The PSEUDO Tropheius.
Okay, so it looks like the 2 rows. Okay, so Vibes is outside that door. It looks like there's 2 rows of all Achilles.
Yeah.
These are yours.
This is Swordtails, Variatus Buddy. So this is Live Bear here.
Okay.
And that is Betas over there. So I feel like there aren't any cichlids in the show.
Okay. That's interesting.
You would have to check the website in order to
Definitely.
know what the categories are. But from what I can see in the room, but are there fish for sale in the vendor room?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. There's betas, there's corridors of all sorts, plecos, there's shrimp over there, snails, what's plants, there's other stuff too as well.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't get too cold, because some of the vendors were losing fish over there.
Yeah.
Be too cold.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're just gonna have to get that sorted. You know what I mean? And
I hope they figure it out soon.
yeah, they should. It should be able to get solved, and hopefully sooner than later. And like, but like a building of this size, you know what I mean? Like has staff that does that sort of thing, so they can like figure it out.
Hey, Sean,
But,
welcome in. Sean says Cichlid Show is probably in a separate room. I don't know. Not that I know of. I don't know if it is.
I mean,
Yeah,
maybe. I mean, like we should ask somebody.
Right.
Um,
Fish keeper.
you know what? I can talk to somebody about that in
Okay, all right.
a little bit.
All right.
Vibes, I'm gonna have to step down for a few minutes. My battery has gone to 20%. So what I'm gonna
Okay,
do
yeah, that
is
works.
I'm gonna charge it up, and we might turn it back on if we have time later.
All right. Yeah, that'll work. Thanks, Mike.
Well, thank you, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. I'm sure I'm gonna find a cup of coffee and join Vibes in probably about 10 minutes.
Bye.
Bye. Kick me out.
And he's gone. Okay. Let me see. Hopefully, yeah. Did I? Hold on. Did I lose y'all? There we go. Did my audio get wiped out? Hold on. Okay. Alrighty, folks. Sorry about that. Let's see. Can y'all hear me? Still live. Okay. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I'm not. Hold on. I'm thinking it'd be good. That's weird. Because I checked my settings on the laptop and it's not showing me my audio at all. That's weird. It's okay. Okay. Maybe good. We can hear you. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about what the settings said. Because audio is
All those cichlids we were looking at
Yeah.
in the tanks that weren't labeled and
Yeah.
stuff like that. They're all weighted there. They are for sale in the auction. So like a lot of those items
Yeah.
are the stored area. Are there a lot of those fish on the tanks that aren't labeled
Mhm.
are waiting to be auctioned in the auction.
and that's
So
Sunday.
there, and
Oh,
I
it's
don't,
night.
and I don't believe there's any cichlid categories in
In
the
the
show.
system. Okay.
So good to know.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
interesting.
But yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going to that auction maybe.
When? Which one?
The babes.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking about it. But I probably will. Hang out.
I mean, we're here. you
Right?
know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find a cup of coffee, but I'll join you here.
Yeah. All right. Unless you want me to wrap it up and we can come back later.
Yeah, we can do that.
I mean,
To,
it's noon right now.
so it's noon right now.
Yeah.
We'll get some lunch and things like
Yeah, we
that.
can do that.
And,
Come back later.
what speakers did you want to see?
Oh, I don't got my. I got my phone.
So yeah, look at the schedule and see what works for us, and then we can let people know right here, so
Right.
so they can tune in a little bit.
I mean, at 3:30, Devon's having people to catch, but at 2:30 is the earliest one.
Okay, so starting at 2:30.
Mhm. Oh, until 5:30.
The rare goodie at auction to support the ALA is
That's 7.
7 to 8:30.
Which I want to catch that. Possible.
Okay.
The kick auction for the kids only.
I want to see the Zyphosphorus Genetic Service Center at 4:30. 3:30 to 4:30. I can skip the world of the Northobronchus and Malagasy cichlids. So yeah, do you want to go on at 3?
We could.
And yeah, we could go on at 3, and at 4:30 I want to go to think. So like that would be in like an hour and a half.
Right. And you could show the vendor
So
room.
from 3 to 4:30.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, let's do that, guys. We'll catch up with you then.
Yeah, thanks again, Mike. You did a
Hey,
good
man, you're
job.
welcome, dude. Like this is fun, man.
Jeff Cannon says he recommends attending the auction. It's a good time. Don't bid low.
Oh yeah. I think you have to buy a paddle. So what I'll do is I'll not buy a paddle, but I bet in order to be in the room, you
Right, you
gotta
have to-
buy a
yeah,
paddle.
right.
You know what I mean? And they just trust your lack of impulse control.
Right. All right. Thanks everyone coming in. Thanks.
It's a trap, but I'll walk
Right.
in willingly.
All right. Until later. Peace out.
See you guys
Bye.
at Double.